thunder. What's happening, everybody? How y'all doing? Um, I do not have a camera today, so we are, you know, wrong thing. See, it's just a little square right there. Just a little square right there. Wonder, can I hold on? Let me see if I could do something besides that little square. Besides a blank screen. Oh, that ain't gonna do nothing. It'll be alright. Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who I am. I'm mad busy. What's up, Deborah? What's up, Tish? I'm mad busy. Got so much going on, trying to do a whole lot of things with a little bit of time. I got my studio down to bare bones where I could just stream. I could just stream and, you know, stuff like that. Watch the charts. Trying to get everything set up in a different room. I have to keep stopping because I got other obligations. Matter of fact, tonight I got Q&A, then I got a one-on-one. So look like my work might be pretty much done for the night unless I do a old late session. I mean, not a late session. Do a what's the name? Who got a? I'm trying to think who got a one-on-one tonight. I don't know the email. I can't figure out who it is based off the email. But mentees, if y'all don't have anything, any pressing questions tonight, it'll be great. If y'all don't want to do a Q&A, then I can figure out who's the person with the one-on-one, and I'll try to see if we can do it earlier than 8. And then maybe I'll be able to get a little something done. I need to open up my trading view. I was looking all over the place for trading view, but it's not open. So good evening, everybody. Y'all know the drill is. This first time tuning in to Tim's Biz, welcome. If you're not your first time, welcome, and thank you for always tuning in to Tim's Biz. If you are part of the gang and you do not know, we will be switching over to WAP for the monthly membership. No longer doing the monthly membership through YouTube. I'm switching over to WAP on the WAP platform. If you want to continue to contribute, for the gang members, you're locked in at whatever you pay now for the YouTube monthly memberships. But over on WAP, the monthly subscription is to have access to the Discord server. Yeah, we broke down what the tiers are, what the roles are. Y'all go check that out from the other day. It was I think it was entitled something about Discord transfer or something. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it was the other night when we did it. Talked about the Discord and talked about the price action. If you are currently paying through YouTube, the WAP and everything is set up so you can cancel your YouTube automatic payment because they're not going to stop it. I have no way to stop it. So if you don't stop it, they're going to keep charging you. If you choose to switch over to WAP, the links are inside the Discord in the announcement section for you to participate over through WAP. On March the 1st, I'll be active in the new server, the one that you get access to through the WAP links. The old server will still be there, but I'll no longer be active in it after March the 1st. Again, the links are up, so you can go ahead and cancel your YouTube thing if you choose to wait until your YouTube close to the day when your YouTube's supposed to renew before you sign up. That's fine. If you want to sign up now, that's fine. If you want to wait till the first of the month to sign up, that's fine. However you want to do it, but the link is active. And don't forget to cancel your YouTube automatic draft, right? Because if you don't, they're gonna keep charging you. Let's get to it, man. Anybody got anything for me before we get into it? Anybody got anything for me before we get into it? All right. Okay. Let's get to it, man. Today was CPI. Me and a couple of the new Diamond tier members had a pretty good tape reading session today. I felt like it was pretty good. Shout out to Diamond tier members. Shout out to all the members of the gang, and shout out to everybody that's been switching over to the WAP link, switching over to the new server. Shout out to everybody been switching over to the new server. Here we are today. Today's price action. It was pretty straightforward. Like, I was peeking at it on my phone while I was working, trying to rearrange stuff. I kept peeking at it on my phone, and it seems to have been pretty straightforward. It wasn't like super fast paced or anything like that, but it just, kind of did its thing. And if you remember, who was in there, Yolanda and Kashaya, I think. I don't see Kashaya. I don't know if Kashaya is here tonight, but Yolanda, you see here what we was talking about earlier when I said the algorithm had engineered buy side, and I was like, it's for it to come back and engage that buy side. We've hit the first tier, right? It started way over here, way back over here, started here, right? Engineered buy side, right? Came back up, didn't take it out. There was some more, came back up, didn't take it out. Some more, didn't take it out. Some more, didn't take that out. Some more, just steady been engineering buy side liquidity all this time, right? And here we are here in the short term, where price had came down below that low there, came back up, right? Engineered buy side liquidity, right? Dropped back down, right? Had a deep retracement, pushed up, didn't take that high, engineered buy side liquidity, right? Consolidated here at CPI, and we said went up, took buy side, then dropped down and took out the sell side, right? Stopped that consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Might be a coincidence, might not be, right? Stopped at a new week opening gap, and then made his way back up, took out the first tier of buy side, engineered buy side, headed to the next one, right? So it's all about institutional sponsorship. When the market engineers liquidity, right? what you need to do is just say, oh, it's engineering sell side, it's engineering buy side. Okay, where can it go before it comes back? Where can it go to get a running start to attack this liquidity that is engineering? Right? All of that's going to be based on, is there a high impact news driver? Is there, you know what I'm saying? Has the market been consolidating already? You know, is it starting out its accumulation phase? Is it in its distribution phase? Is it in its manipulation phase? It's, you have to ask yourself all these questions. It's never just a straight one shot, one kill, right? You want to know exactly where price is and what price is trying to do, right? So that's a quick overview of what price did today. Now let's go in and look at the deets, the dirty deets. Why is that sitting there like that? That should not be there. What is going on? It's not on the low. What's the low of that candle? 22,669. 21,669.50. 21,669.50. That's that candle right there. 21,000. Yep, that's that candle right. That's how that got moved over some kind of way. I might have grabbed it and slid it over while I was looking at something or watching something. Said you want to be starting something right there. Okay, now it's right. Man, look at that daily candle right there. Mean. All right. All right, so back to what we was talking about over here. These 15-minute candles, price opened up over here at 21,794 and a quarter. Right. Opened up right there. That's where it opened up. I'm scooted to the side so we can see the whole candle. So the red candle just to the right of that line is where price opened up at 6 p.m. Right, we started to push up. Right, failed to take out. Right, this afternoon swing high. Right, started to push up, came up, failed to take the afternoon swing high. Came back down, hitting into midnight. Right, took out the low that we had created overnight. Let's see if we got that low. No, came down, made relative equal lows with this 315, 330 low. Came down, made relative equal lows. Right after midnight, pushed up, back up into the range, up into the premium of this range here. Right, trading up into that bearish order block. Right, we got a fair value gap here, and this is during the London kill zone. Stop, come back up, poked above that high. Right, so this 3 a.m. count at the London open, the high is 21,813, and then on this 330 candle, right, we pushed above and took out the high, then dropped down, right, taking out the low. Right, and then we reversed back up into the buy side right there just before the news. And when the news came up, we poked up, swept the buy side once again, and then dropped down, came all the way down to consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. Now, right here, with this move up, going into the London, right, the London open, who's at midnight, right, during the London kill zone here at 2:30, we start to move up, right, and we went above, came up into, the stuff we was talking about over there, and then at 3 o'clock, I mean, yeah, at 3 o'clock we went into that. Then we started to pull back, but then at 3:30 we pushed up, swept the buy side, then dropped there. Now this move here, right? At on first glance, it looks like a Judas swing, right? It looked like a Judas swing, and for good reason, because price, right? Price was not taking sell side, right? So it was bullish, right? Price was not taking sell side, so it was bullish, right? And then we got here, it dropped down, right? Took out sell side and then immediately reversed, taking out buy side, looking like a Judas swing, right? But on the news, when the news came out, price took out the buy side and then immediately dropped down, took out the sell side. So the algorithm used the news to create what we like to call the wig snatcher, right? But the thing of it was, you didn't want to fall victim to trying to short it because the price of the algorithm had been in a buy program, and it just used the news to manipulate out the lows, right? It used the news to push it into the new week opening gap, taking out all of this short-term sell side right there. So in 6 seconds, I think we counted it today, and we went down to 1 second charts. In 6 seconds, it went from the high all the way down to the new week opening gap, repricing in all of these bissies down here and taking out all of this sell side, right? So you didn't want to get caught trying to short, right? Now, when we was on the tape reading stream, right, I was like, look, I'm not interested in shorting, right? But I will mark out the liquidity that's below to see if price shows a willingness to get there, right? Or will this new week opening gap, consequent encroachment, be where it wanted to go? And why did I say that? Because when we first got on the charts, only thing I had on there was the high, low, midnight, and the new day opening gap, right? Didn't have anything else on the chart. Bumped up to the weekly, saw that we was in a new week opening gap, right? And I think that's all I added to the chart, right? Based off all the time frames. So we was at a weekly anticipatory reactionary point, and we were respecting consequent encroachment of it, right? The way the market hit it. Okay. So, and then we said, look, we got equilibrium of the, which is called the news range. That ain't no such thing, but the news range. We had equilibrium of the news range, and we had this sell side down here, right? Said if price does not show a willingness to want to go there, right, looking for it to trade back at least to equilibrium. Price did not want to go lower, right? We went up to equilibrium. This was equilibrium of the range, and this was consequent encroachment of that huge 15-minute SIBI that was created off of the news. Got there, and price pulled back down, right, into the low of the SIBI, right, trading just a little bit below it, then expanded back up all the way up, above the upper quadrant and back up into that low. What is that low? I don't know what that low is. Why do I have that marked? I have nothing on that low. I don't even have a reason for that being a, maybe that was an accident. Traded back up into the the bearish breaker. Right, traded back up to the bearish breaker, pulled back down to the lower quadrant of the SIBI, expanded back up to midnight, hung out at midnight for a while, respecting the 1145 BSI in the upper quadrant of that 830 SIBI. Pushed up, repriced it all the way to the high of it, traded back down to the upper quadrant one more time, trading below these relative, these relative equal bodies right here, trading back below those equal bodies, expanding up again, right, taking out the buy side, traded back down to midnight, repricing this fair value gap, trading into the bullish order block, and then after 4 o'clock, price expanded up, right, up, taking out that first stage of the liquidity all the way up into the 5 o'clock close, right at the high. The high of this candle is 21,862.50, and the close of that candle is 21,861.75. So 1.25 points off the high. Right, close right at the high of the day, and now that price has started up. Right, we're still up there at that buy side, which was yesterday's high. Right, we've already taken out today's high because today's high is right here. Right, that's today's high. We've already traded above today's high. If we go to daily candles right here, you can see that we already traded above the high of that candle right there. Excuse me, y'all. Do anybody got anything for me? Any questions, concerns, comments? If y'all wondering what I'm grading here, that's the 15-minute SIBI from the oh yeah, when we was watching the chart earlier today, we talked about this. Right, this right here was the first presentation on the 5-minute, right, and this right here was the first presentation, fair value gap right there on the 1 minute. Yolanda, if you remember earlier what we talked about when I said how we came down to this first presentation and got that strong rejection there. Now it's like you want to be watching consequent encroachment of this wick, because if price is exceedingly bullish, you want to see it hit it and go, right? But because we got this high resistance, we had that divergence this morning, right? They want to play dirty, but they trade all the way back down into this order block right there on the 1 minute time frame, right, into this breaker over here on the 1 minute time frame before they take off, right? But if you notice, right, on the 5-minute time frame, right, if you notice on the 5-minute time frame, the bodies of the candles, right, are pretty much respecting this first presentation fair value gap. And we never came back to that breakaway gap, right? Just a little bit excuse me, just a little bit sloppy, all right? And then notice once we took off, right, price came back down to the reclaimed fair value gap right there. You can look at a reclaimed fair value gap, or you can consider it, right, the balanced price range right here, right there, where your SIBIs and BISIs overlap. So you got a BISI, a SIBI, a BISI. You got everything overlapping right there. So when price traded back down, right, again, it's pushing down further than I would like to see it push down, because we got a fair value gap right here at the top of this entire balanced price range. We could have stopped that, right? That would have came down, gave us a sweep of liquidity, right? Well, we could have got offset. We still got offset accumulation, but right, we got the accumulation, right, come down. We took the stops here. That would have gave us the offset accumulation just by touching that, right? That would have get and go. But we had to get that one little dig down back to this upper quadrant I mean, this lower quadrant and that balanced price range before taking off, right? How we came back here, right, and pushed up, right? But we still came back again. See how sloppy it is? The high resistance. Came there, should have went away. Same thing here. Come there and then get away. But you want to come there, right? You want to come there, then drop there, then drop a little further, then go, come back to the first one, push away. Let's keep going. Oh no, let's drop one more time, then push away, then dig deep one more time, back to midnight, then put, just typical high resistance, but still doing algorithmic things. Even in high resistance, you still can see the signal rate chores. Hey, that's all I got, man. Mentees, do you all have anything y'all want to go over tonight? Let me put some in the chat. I don't see many people on here. And if the mentees don't have anything tonight, I don't know. I can't remember who has the one-on-one tonight. I got it on the schedule, but the name isn't there. It just got a email. But if that's you and you are open to have the session earlier than 8 o'clock, shoot me a message on Discord. DM me on Discord and say, yeah, Tim, sure, I wouldn't mind doing the session earlier. I put it inside the new. I'm like, where's Wednesday night? But that's the new server with the Wednesday night. For anybody that's not part of the gang, if you want to join us in the new Discord server come March, there's a link pinned to the top of the chat. You actually don't have to wait till March if you join now. I've already started actively doing stuff with the members already. We had our first Wednesday morning tape reading session today. Won't do no lectures until March, but I have started the tape reading. I'm typing now. Y'all gotta excuse me. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. All right. Okay, dokie. Everybody quiet. Ain't nobody got nothing, so I guess we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Hopefully y'all was able to get something out of this. It feel kind of strange to me not being on camera. I feel like the Wiz. Who on here old enough to remember the Wiz? I feel like the Wiz. the voice, I'm just a voice behind the screen. I feel like the Wiz. Deborah said me. What's up, E-Rock? Deborah said me. Man, Deborah, was you on Tremaine's live stream the other day when this joker talk about something, he didn't know who Jason Voorhees was. I said, did you see Jason Voorhees? And he was like, Jason Voorhees, who is that? I said, I know you lying. He's like, I don't. Who is Jason Voorhees? I'm like, you don't know Jason Voorhees. I said, I guess you don't know Freddy Krueger either. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, Jason Voorhees, the guy from Friday the 13th. And then he thought, so, oh, I didn't know his last. I didn't know Jason had a last name. I just knew Jason. I said, man, you better stop playing Jason Voorhees. It's like, you, everybody know Jason last name. Jason, come on, man. How you gonna not know Jason's last name? Okie doke. All right, man. That's all I got. Appreciate y'all for pulling up and hanging out with your boy. Deborah say she been working. Been pulling them double shifts. All right, man. I didn't know he had a lot. E-Rock, you better stop playing with me. E-Rock, you better stop playing with me. How can you not know that Jason has a last name? Like, I haven't seen every Jason because they made like 50, 59 of them. They had Jason in space, Jason X, Jason. They had so many Jasons. I didn't see all of the Jasons. But I know in the beginning, right? Deborah, you better stop playing. In the beginning, they said his whole name, like on every Jason Voorhees. Because the first one, who was the killer in the first Friday the 13th? Who was the killer in the first Friday the 13th? Who saw the first Friday the 13th? Who was the killer in the first Friday the 13th?
It's Jason, right?
Who's Jason?
Jason Voorhees.
Who
In the first one?
Yeah. Who had Jason had in the who he kept like all the like in season and me and
Hi, Tim.
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Good.
That's good.
This is Carter.
What's up, Carter?
What's up?
All right,
Chilling.
Appreciate you.
Hey, the first Jason, it was Jason mama. She was the killer. And she got her head chopped off, and Jason kept the head like for a long time. He had her head in there with maggots and stuff all over it. The mama was killing people in the first Friday the 13th. Sherwin though. Deborah said Sherwin said his mama. It was his mama. His mama was knocking the people off in the first one. And when they chopped off his mama head and killed her, and then that's when he started hitting you with the kill, 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 kill. Kill, 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 kill. E-Rock said she Googled it. Man, look how much game I'm putting y'all up on, man. I'll put y'all up on mad game. E-Rock said she Googled it. See right here. See, that's the mama right there. The mama was killing people in the first one. Right there. That was the one that was killing the people. Pamela Voorhees. Right there. When they knocked off, that's when Jason Voorhees. That's when Jason started knocking people off after You know what I'm saying? Killed his mama. Cause Jason had who was that? Uh no, that was Michael Myers from Halloween that knocked off his sister. Michael Myers knocked off it. Um Man, they got a date of birth and everything for a fictional character. Say she was born in 1930. Got an alias. Got an alias. Died in 1980. Camp Crystal Lake. All right, y'all, man. I done put y'all up on enough game for the day. It make me want to go back and see it. Man, I used to love looking at Friday 13th when I was a jit. But when they started making like all them extra Jasons that wasn't making no sense, man, I was sick of it. I was sick of it. And then I'm trying to figure out what made Jason not be able to die. You know, cause that police, I can't remember that white police man name, but man, he killed Jason so many times. Now I got to look up look at Norman Bates. Man, Norman Bates was cool as a fan, man. Look at Norman Bates. They got Norman Bates up there trying to look like a sex symbol. Look at Norman Reed's in the camera. Check Norman out. Norman Reed's in the camera. What was this the new stuff here. I don't know who these people is here. I don't know none of them people there. Yeah, that's all that new stuff. Yes.
I'm about to go to the gym.
So you going to the gym?
Yes.
Your mama said she was going to 7 o'clock yoga class. Okay. Was it him? No, it wasn't him. Nah, that ain't what he looked like. That ain't what he looked like. He might not have no why he not up there? He was the police that you know, I think I might be mixing him up with yeah, I'm mixing it up with Michael Myers. That's what it is. The white police that cause Michael Myers couldn't die either. Like the little white police had killed him. Yeah, that's it right. That's him right there. I was mixing it up with Michael wrong thing. I was mixing it up with Michael Myers. But it with Halloween. Cause he shot him like 40 times. I don't know his name though. I just know what he looked like in the movie. Busta Rhymes. I know this some new stuff. But it right there. But they ain't got his name. Okay, here we go. I don't want him right there, but it right there. That's what I was thinking about. I was mixing it up with Michael Myers. That's his name? Donald Pleasance. Man, look at Michael Myers. That's the dude that played Michael Myers right there. I've never seen his face. Man, I wonder what he looked like back then. I mean, when Busta Rhymes was talking about playing in like one of them them Halloweens, he was talking about how big the dude was that played Michael Myers. He was like, man, he was so big, it was scary for real. It was like, he was so big. Anyway, all right, man. Glad y'all went down the rabbit hole with me, looking at Halloween and Michael Myers. I mean, Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. Shame on y'all for not knowing Jason had a last name. Especially you, Deborah. Shame on you. Shame. If Sherwin knew that the mama was killing in the first Friday 13th, you should have known that his last name was Voorhees. And Yolanda like, it was Jason. It was not Jason. You ain't no Friday 13th fan.
How to draw a mansion.
The version I saw, I think it was Jason.
You saw part 2. That's what you saw. You saw part 2. Who drawing a mansion? I heard something about a mansion. Who drawing a mansion?
Who drawing a mansion over there? Call them my son. They drawing.
Hi, Tim.
What's going on?
Mr. Tim.
Mr. Tim.
What's
Thank
going
you.
Oh,
on?
call him Tim.
He said, "What's going on?" Now,
Good.
don't say good so we can mute.
It's Campbell.
What's going on, Campbell?
Good.
Girl, I'm muting. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Sherwin is a movie buff. Hey, your husband a movie buff. You a movie buff. All right. Let's check the Discord and see what's going on. See if ain't nobody reply to me. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here for real this time. Get me a drink of water. And that's going to be it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. See y'all tomorrow for the price action recap at 6. I don't know. Hopefully I get a chance to be settled in relatively soon. Did we just tap into that other piece of buy side? Yes, we did. Tap into that other piece of buy side. All right. Somebody said, I'm so confused on Talk of the Ticks. I guess they were trying to figure out why we talk about Halloween and Friday 13th instead of the charts. All right, man. Y'all take it easy out here in these trading streets.